Hi guys, it's another deep talk session, and today we're talking about, or rather, I'll be giving you 10 basic steps on how to deal with depression. These are not so professional ideas, but these are things that have worked for me, and I just want to share it out there and help as many people as I can. You already know the deep talk thing; it has the God factor in it. So the number one rule is have relationship with God. Like I said in my previous video, you cannot really understand yourself until you know your creator. So have a relationship with God. That will help you have basic understanding about yourself, so that voice in your head won't be able to tell you otherwise. The second thing is find out what God has said about you in the Bible. I know she has come again, she's a king, Bible and prayer. But that's the truth. Find out what God has said about you in the Bible. When you study the Bible, there are amazing things He has said. He has called us peculiar people. He has called us gods. He has called us the apple of His eyes. He has called us a chosen generation. So you need to read the Bible to know these things. You have to read, fam, read and study. And the third thing here is change what you see, change what you say. You see, one thing about depression is nothing about you feels good. I've been there before, and I remember back in the day when I was younger, when I used to be depressed, I used to be very chubby. For me, food was my happy place. So whenever I feel sad, I find peace and confidence in food. I would eat so much, and for me, that was my happy place. And I always tell myself, look at you, there's nothing good about you. All you know how to do is eat, eat, eat. And I didn't really care. Before someone will even talk back at me, or before someone will say something bad about myself, I will bring down myself down by myself already. I remember when I was in school, then back in school, before the teacher even finished talking about the topic, I'll just tell myself, hey, but you know you don't understand this thing and you can never understand it. So I used to always talk myself down. But you have to change those things. You have to tell yourself, you have to see the best in you, because until you see the best in you, no one else can see the best in you. You have to change what you hear. Sometimes the people who make us feel bad about ourselves are friends, family. I'll tell a brief story so that you can relate with me. When I was younger, I come from a really large family anyways. My sister will always call me Michelin. You know what Michelin is? It's a tire brand. And while she will call me this, it was all fun and games. When we are out like joking and having family time, we will laugh about it and it will always be fun, and I will just laugh and my mind like, okay fine, I'm making them happy. But behind closed doors, those words calling me a tire, I will look at my folds and my arms and I will say, really Favor, you're a tire. Just take a look at you. So you have to change what you see, change what you hear. You have to change what people say about you. If there are certain people that will always keep speaking negative things to you, you have to avoid them for some time until you have built yourself to confidence. Because those words have impact in your mind, whether you like it or not. You might say, oh, they don't mean anything to me. Believe me, in your private time, when that crazy voice comes, it will dig out things about you. So you really have to find out what you want. You have to speak what you want to see in your life. Stop saying those negative things. You are the best of your kind. You are the best. Believe it or not, you might not be there yet, but keep saying it until you see it. And it's all the work in progress. The first thing is change that fear to power. I used to be so scared. I used to be scared of having friends. Let's never talk about relationship. That's I'm raising the bar too high. I used to be so scared of having good friends because I used to feel, what if they leave me? Or what if I'm not good enough to handle their friendship? But then I had to change that fear to power. Something happened in my life and I came across an amazing young ladies, and I had to tell myself, Favor, you can't let these ones them go. And I'm happy I did not let them go, because right now they are like my sisters. So whatever it is that makes you scared, you have to turn it to power. See, the truth is, the devil will always use your greatest strength to scare you, because he knows when you realize how good you are at this thing, you will do mind-blowing things. So change that fear to power. What is it that scares you? Is it that business idea? Some people are even scared of getting married. Some people are scared of having kids because they have seen how crazy children can be. Some people are scared about a lot of things. Is it that business idea? Is it that, put that phone call through, call that person, be friends with that person. Do what you know you would have done if you were strong. Fear doesn't come where there's no courage. Fear only comes when there's courage. So change that fear to power. The fifth thing here is read. Read. When I mean read. See, our mind is like a warehouse. It stores what you put in it. So if you haven't put anything there, there's nothing you'll be able to give out. So when that voice comes in your head trying to tell you how bad situation is, trying to remind you about how bad the state you're in is, how you're not good enough, how you're hopeless, nobody really cares about you, nobody really likes you. There should be something positive you have stored in your heart through the Bible, through a book, through anything. When the voice tells you that business idea cannot work, how many seminars have you attended? How many business proposals have you gone through? How many business books have you gone through that will make you fight that voice? When the voice tells you you can't keep a marriage, how many things have you read about good marriages that could fight that voice back? So read fam, read anything positive. Has If it is good, read it. If it will inspire you, read it. If it will motivate you, please read. The sixth thing is work on your bad habits. Some of us are depressed due to the portals we have opened for ourselves. Your bad habit could be anything. Food is good, but when taken excessively, it's bad. Hanging out is awesome, but when doing too much of it is bad. It could be pornography, it could be alcohol, it could be drugs, it could be any bad habit, anything you know that at the long run it's not going to be good for you or to make you addicted to something. Work on it, because as long as you keep doing that thing, you keep opening portals for certain things. Sometimes there are some movies we watch that when you finish watching them and you sit and start asking yourself, but why is my life like this? Why is my own thing going like, oh, I'm going too far? Social media, sometimes when it is done too much and not used in the right way, it becomes a problem. We spend so much time on the ground and we get to see a lot of lifestyles and we start questioning ourselves. When will I have my own house? When will I have my own car? When will I be married and have children and twin with them? When will I have matching outfits with my husband? And you start questioning yourself. Before you know, those things come to it become a problem and start being depressed. So please work on that bad habit. It could be anything. Just stop it. Try. We always remember that it's not a one-time thing. Consistency is key to achieving anything. So try. You may not get it the first time, but keep doing it. In 6 months, 3 months, you will not be where you used to be anymore. The seventh thing is have a prayer life. Yes, have a prayer life. When I was depressed, most nights when I couldn't sleep, I didn't really have an awesome relationship with God then. I knew there was God, I knew church, but then I did not have a personal relationship with Him. So I knew what prayer was, but because I used to pray because my mom would want me to pray, or my family, or make me go to church. But apart from that, there was no personal relationship. But even at that point, when I can't sleep and I'm crying and I'm feeling all bad and all, I will just say a simple prayer. Oh Lord Jesus, help me, give me sleep. Jesus, give me sleep. And I will keep saying that prayer and I will doze off. So if then when I didn't know what it was and it worked for me, how much more now? So have a prayer life, make out time. It could be 5 minutes a day, it could be 1 hour, it could be 30 minutes, it could be 15 minutes, but make out time and talk to your creator, because he understands you better than any other person, even more than you understand yourself. The next thing is change your attitude. Some of us, we are depressed because of our attitude. Change your attitude towards yourself and towards people. We all say, nobody cares about me, nobody treats me nice. How many people do you treat nice? How many people do you genuinely care about? Take out time, show love to people. Oh, in my family, nobody does this, nobody does that. Okay, fine, we have heard. Why not show somebody love? That way, you cannot give or you cannot get what you do not give, and it's vice versa. So for you to want something, you have to give something. So change your attitude. The next thing is, I'm going to sound really old school, I know. It repent, be born again. Seriously, on a serious note, be born again. Not just born again because, oh, family wants me to be there. Be born again because you have seen the benefits and what Christ has done and you want to be a part of it. The last thing is shut the back door. Shut the back door. Whatever thing you know will open a portal for you, please shut it. Be it friends, family, bad habits, shut it. Stop doing the things you used to do. Stop thinking the things you used to do. And I will see you next time on another deep talk session. Have an amazing, should I say life? Have an amazing day.